System.out.println, hello world. I want to talk about Hadestown, a sung-through musical written and created by Aeneas Mitchell, based off of the Greek mythological story of Orpheus and Eurydice. As you can tell from the title of this video, Hadestown is my all-time favorite work of art. I even got this shirt. And while I do believe that from an artistic standpoint, it is very well written, the music is incredible, and it adapts the original story very well, I'm not here to talk about any of that. I'm here to talk about what Hadestown means to me. There are plenty of videos you can find that will analyze the artistic merits of it, and I'm a 16-year-old. I'm not going to be nearly as good or as interesting as those other people that may have spent their whole lives doing this. This video is for TCKs, autistic people, and anyone who loves Hadestown. But mostly, it's for me. A video where I can just talk about my feelings and not feel bad because this is the 100th time I've told someone this. I first learned about Hadestown about a year ago. My family had told me that I could go somewhere special for my 16th birthday, and because I'm such a big fan of musicals and theater, I decided I wanted to go to Broadway. Thankfully, the rest of my family likes musicals as well, so they were down for it. So, we looked to see what shows were on Broadway, and all of them either didn't look very interesting, or they had other versions, such as a movie that we could watch at home. But I noticed one. It had a red flower on the poster, and was called Hadestown. I looked it up and started listening to the soundtrack. Hadestown begins with a number called Road to Hell. It is incredible, and it sets up a lot of things that will pay off later in the show. Anyway, The Wind Blows is great, Come Home With Me is pretty funny, Living It Up on Top and Way Down Hadestown are very fun, but through all of these earlier songs, I still thought that this was just going to be like any other musical, or movie for that matter, a fun and enjoyable time, and maybe even thought-provoking, but not super meaningful to my life as a whole, or me as a person. What I'm really here to talk about begins at Wait For Me Reprise. This is the song that is sung as Orpheus and Eurydice begin their walk out of Hadestown. It is rather similar to the first Wait For Me. I really liked the song, and something about it just resonated with me. So, topic shift here. I'm going to explain what a TCK is for anyone watching this video who doesn't know, which, let's be honest, is one person if I'm lucky. A TCK is a third culture kid. This means that their passport country is not the country they live in. One culture, their parents' culture, and another culture, the one they live in, mix to create this third culture in the child. I am a TCK, as are my siblings and friends. One common trait of TCKs is that they often move around a lot, either by choice or by force. There are also some TCKs that just stay in one place and all of their friends move around them. I actually wrote a song about my feelings towards this, and I will also be posting this song in its own separate video. I could name all of my friends that were forced to leave. I could give you a dozen that I never grieve. But I guess that's the life of a TCK, that all of your friends move away, and they leave, and they leave, and they leave, and you think they'll keep leaving forever, and the bad part is you're right, and the worst part is you'll never see them again, most likely, especially not face to face, 'cause they've just up and left you, and you're left left there in the same place. There's so many doubts that don't make any sense. Was it my fault? Was I not a good friend? But none of my friendships last very long. That's why I wrote this song. And they leave and they leave and they leave, and you think they'll keep leaving forever. And the bad part is you're right, and the worst part is never see them again, most likely, especially not face to face, because they just up and left you, and you're left there in the same place. You say that you'll visit now and then. I wish it was all the time instead, but you never visit anyway. I guess that's the life of a TCK. Now that you're gone, I feel so alone. You were what made this place feel like a home. Sad song, it's tragedy. I wish that we could just be. And they leave and they leave and they leave, and you think they'll keep leaving forever. And the bad part is you're right. The worst part is you'll never see them again, most likely, especially not face to face, because they just up and left you, and you're left there in the same place. And you leave and you leave and you leave, and I think you'll keep leaving forever. And the bad part is I'm right, and the worst part is I'll never see you again, most likely, especially not face to face, because they just up and left me, and I'm left here in the same place, 'cause you just up and left me, and I'm left here in the same place. So yeah, those are a lot of the feelings that listening to Hadestown brought up in me. I realized that Hadestown is like a fantasy for me. I wish that I could be Orpheus. I wish that I could walk up to the people in power and tell them to give me the people I love back. But that's all it is. A wish and a fantasy. I went back to earlier songs and found similar meaning in them. For example, in Nothing Changes, it emphasized the futility of my situation. In Flowers, there's this sense of longing for something, loneliness, but you're not quite sure why or how. I had listened to every song, not including Doubt Comes In, Road to Hell Reprise, and We Raise Our Cups. And I had already decided that Hadestown was the show I wanted to see on Broadway. It would be a fun fantasy, and nothing more. Then I saw it. I saw Hadestown. I was scared that because I had hyped it up in my head so much, it would be a letdown. Thank goodness, I was wrong. It was so much better than I expected, and I don't quite know how. Probably it's mostly because of Road to Hell Reprise. When you're TCK, and all of your friends are moving a lot, there's this temptation to push people away, say that they never really mattered to you in the first place, and not try to connect with new people. You know how it ends. They'll leave, or you'll leave, and it will hurt so bad. You don't want to reconnect with friends that have left because it hurts too much to remember that they're gone. You often don't want to talk about your feelings for the same reason. Even if you try, people will usually say something cliche like, "Oh, better to have loved and lost than to have never loved at all," which is true in some sense, but it's usually used to tell you not to be sad. Or, even worse, don't cry because it's over, smile because it happened. People saying those things never makes it hurt any less. And if anything, it makes it hurt more. I'm autistic. I know that was a really abrupt topic shift, but yeah, I'm autistic. I like things that make logical sense. The idea of reasoning through emotion makes no sense to me, and it frustrates me when people act illogically. So, I'll try to go to the one place I know will have order and logic. My own mind. But it doesn't. Not totally, anyway. I am not an emotionless robot like several fictional autistic characters. I do feel things. Sometimes those feelings don't make a ton of sense. And that is terrifying. Hadestown probably means a lot of things to a lot of people. For me, though, Hadestown is an invitation. An invitation to see this story, see how the world could be, walk this road, and come out a changed person. Road to Hell reprise begins with Hermes sad and confused. He says that you shouldn't bother asking why or how it turned out this way. The song was written long ago. It's a sad song. It's a sad tale. It's a tragedy. It's a sad song, but we sing it anyway. There's a turn of hope near the middle of the song. He sings about how we should still begin to sing it, even if we know how it ends. Hadestown is a tragedy, but it's a beautiful tragedy. All of my friendships end in tragedy. But I will continue to sing this song, walk this road, even if it doesn't make sense, and even if that fact terrifies me. Because regardless of the pain, it's worth it. Good night, brothers. Good night.